Beginning in a comfortable seat, let's start by setting an intention for our practice today. Anything you wish. Now, joining together in the sound of 3 ohms to cleanse our aura, bring your hands together into prayer in front of your heart and take a deep breath in. Releasing our hands now back down to our thighs, fluttering open our eyes, sweeping the arms up overhead on the inhale. We'll turn to the right, anchoring the hands front and back. Exhale. Inhale, float the arms up once more and turn to the left. Exhale once again. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky and then stair-step the hands forward as you fold over the legs, breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, the hands back up. And now, finding our tabletop on all fours. The hands are directly under the shoulders and the knees directly under the hips. Inhale, the belly drops. Exhale, arching the back up. Inhale, dropping the belly into cow pose. Exhale, arching into cat, chin to chest. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, releasing the spine up as we arch into cat once more. And now returning to neutral. Inhaling, our right arm reaching up to the sky and then threading that arm gently under the left as we reach the left arm up and either leave it where it is or perhaps take a bind here, taking hold of the left foot maybe, and then releasing the hand and reaching the right arm once again to the sky. As we move into a few free-form circles before taking this on the other side, just moving very organically and freely here, continuing to breathe deeply through the nose. Finding our neutral table once again as we inhale the left arm up now and thread that arm underneath for our shoulder opener on the other side. Left arm reaches up and either stay here or if you'd like to take an optional bind, take hold of your right foot and breathe. Release, unthread the arm, reach it up to the sky, neutral tabletop, and take free-form circles going in the other direction. Breathing, just letting go any tension in your spine and the neck. And then at the end of your next circle, finding a wide-kneed child's pose with your forehead on the ground, or if you like, you can put the chin down. Either way, whatever feels best in your body. Breathing here, letting go any tension that you may feel anywhere in your body or in your mind. Breathing deeply. And slowly bringing the knees closer together as we transition into puppy pose, lifting the hips up and the chest toward the earth, tenting the hands with the arms off the earth, or you can keep the hands down and relaxed. The forehead can be down or the chin down. And then slowly release back into table and prepare to tuck your toes and press to our first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beginning by pedaling out the feet, giving them a really beautiful stretch here. Breathing deeply. Feeling free to take any other free-form movements that you may wish, maybe wagging your tail from left to right. And then finding some stillness here. On our next breath in, we'll go ahead and float the right leg up to the sky, down dog split. Exhaling, coming into our three-legged plank, draw the right knee into the chest. Inhale, lift, down dog split. Exhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to chest, prepare for fallen triangle. Step the right foot across and open the heart. And then releasing the knee back to the chest, prepare to step the right foot between the hands, lifting the left arm to the sky for a gentle twist in your lunge. Now circling the arms gently up to the sky, high lunge. Bend your back knee as much as you wish for stability. Exhaling, bow, chest toward the front thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, frame the front foot with your hands for dropping the back knee. Extend the front leg straight and bow over the leg for a gentle stretch. Opening the heart, bending the front knee now. And then re-straighten the leg and stretch once more. Inhale, bend the front knee and take it across the top of your mat, the shin that is, opening the heart for Pigeon Pose, and then exhale as you pour forward onto the earth, breathing, letting go any tension, any fears, any stories that we tend to store in the hips and the Muladhara chakra. Just breathe. Some options here. You can stay where you are and breathe, or if you wish, come up for King Pigeon options. Perhaps lifting the left arm, swiveling it behind, maybe bending that back knee to take hold of the foot, or bring the foot to the crook of the elbow, or even clasp the hands. For the most advanced variation, you may even take the hands both onto the foot. Stay with what feels comfortable in your body. And then release. And step back, down dog split. Exhaling rolls you forward into your plank. Drop the knees to the earth. Release and inhale into your cobra. Exhale, release once more, and press back into your child's pose and breathe. Letting go any tightness or tension that you may feel anywhere in the body. And then once again, pressing back into your downward dog. Inhale, the left leg up, down dog split. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lift, down dog split. Exhale, knee to chest, and then our fallen triangle this side, and open your heart. Breathe. Releasing the knee back to the chest, gently step that foot between the hands, and then lift that left arm up to the sky, gentle twist on this side. Swirling the arms up to the sky, high lunge, bend your back knee as much as you like, and then bow, arms behind. Inhale, they lift once again. Exhale, frame the front foot with your hands and drop the back knee. Gently shifting the hips back as we once again straighten the left leg and bow over it for a gentle hamstring stretch. Inhale, shift the hips forward, rebending that front knee, look up. Exhale, shift the hips back, stretching once again over your straightened leg. Inhale, shift the hips forward, look up. And now preparing for pigeon on the other side, the shin across the top of your mat. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale, pouring forward over the leg to the earth. Again, breathing, let anything go that no longer serves you. Just breathe it away. Once again, feel free to stay where you are or take options toward King Pigeon pose by coming back upright at your own speed. Maybe lifting that right arm straight, swiveling it behind. Stay here or take the foot in the hand or foot to the crook of the elbow, or even clasp hands or take both hands on your foot. Wherever you are, breathing deeply, finding that place of ease, and then releasing once again into down dog split, left foot high. This time we'll exhale forward into our plank and lower halfway down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Finding your breath steady and strong in your downward facing dog. Inhaling and then slowly walking forward, heel to toe to the top of your mat, taking opposite elbows and letting yourself hang from the strong support of your legs in Uttanasana, swaying gently on the breath and perhaps maybe even releasing your neck by turning your head yes and moving your head no. Just let everything go. Let it all fall out the top of your head and just breathe. Feeling the traction in your spine as your head hangs heavy. Releasing the hands to the earth, we'll slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, finding Tanasana at the top. Inhale as we float the arms up to the sky, maybe adding a back bend if you wish. Exhale, the hands to the heart. Once again, sweeping the arms up. Exhale as you swan dive back to the earth and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Step the right foot, followed by the left, downward dog. Inhale, right foot up to the sky. And step the right leg between the hands, warrior one. Feel free to Keep the arms parallel or clasp the hands, interlacing the fingers, index pointing up, head back. Breathe. Bringing the head back up if you took that option. Now clasp the hands behind and bow over the front thigh. Optionally, you may take your forehead to the earth. Inhale. Releasing back up. Warrior 1, arms up. Finding Warrior 3 now as we launch ourselves onto that right leg and sweep the left off the earth parallel. Exhale, Warrior 1. And now transitioning to pyramid pose, taking our hands into reverse namaste or just take opposite elbows. And then exhale as you pour forward over the right leg. And breathe. You can also take either reverse namaste or opposite elbows or just hands. And then inhale, return up, sweep the arms to the sky. Finding our Warrior 2 now. Opening the hips and gazing over our right hand. Breathe. Flipping the front palm, take the left hand behind the back, reverse your warrior. And then finding our side angle, right forearm to front thigh, stay here or release the hand to the earth. Maybe take an optional half bind or even a full bind. Stay with what feels right and gentle in your body. And breathe. Releasing into triangle pose. Gaze looking up or where it feels best for you. And then returning to a brief Warrior 2 before transitioning into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Feel free to use a block under your right hand. Keep your gaze where it feels steady, and then return to Warrior 2 before we gently transition into reverse triangle, bringing our left hand to the earth, right arm reaching to the sky. Breathe. Preparing to transition next into reverse half moon. Launching onto our right foot as we reach the left hand forward, maybe a block under that left hand. Exhale, letting everything back into Warrior 2 before transitioning into wide-legged forward fold. Maybe taking a little back bend first and then finding the earth with our hands, fingertips aligned with the toes, crown of the head on the earth, or if it does not reach, that's fine. You can always place a couple of blocks underneath your head if you like, or just let it hang and gain some traction in your cervical spine. Optionally, you may float up into headstand here, or just stay with beautiful wide-legged forward fold and breathe, feeling all of that beautiful reversing of blood flow into the brain. I'm taking a little bit of a twist in my headstand. If you're interested, feel free to join. Continuing to breathe deeply through the nose. And then slowly releasing back to wide-legged forward fold if you're not there already. Enjoying a few more breaths here before inhaling to a flat back. And then bring the hands to the hips, come upright, arms wide, turn to the front of your mat and cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Taking an optional vinyasa here, or perhaps resting in child's pose or in downward facing dog. Breathing, take your time. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe. Allow yourself to take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then release into child pose. And if you like, bring your right ear to the ground and let go. Just breathe, releasing any tightness or tension anywhere it may be. And now bringing the left ear to the earth, just letting everything go, breathing. And then recenter the forehead if it's not there already, and prepare to find your tabletop, pressing once more into your downward facing dog. On our next breath in, float the left leg up, down dog split. Inhale, step that foot between the hands, warrior one. Breathe. Feel free to take your head back and interlace the hands together, index fingers pointing up. And then release the arms behind the back, clasp the hands, prepare to open the heart and bow forward, either chest to front thigh or head toward or to the earth here. Breathing deeply. Inhale, lifting up, back to warrior one. And then shifting our weight onto our left foot, warrior three. Back leg parallel to the earth. Releasing the foot down once more, warrior one. Preparing for pyramid pose now as we take opposite elbows or reverse namaste behind the back. Opening the heart on the inhale, exhale, pouring forward over the left leg. If you like, you can bring your hands onto blocks here if you'd prefer some extra support. Breathe. Inhale as you lift back up. Release the hands overhead. And now open everything out. Warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. Check your arms. Make sure that front knee is aligned over the middle toes, over the front foot. And then take your gaze over the front fingertips. And breathe. Flipping our front hand, take the back arm behind the back, reverse your warrior. And then find your side angle, forearm to front thigh, right arm along the ear. You can drop the front hand to the earth, or even take a half or full bind. Stay with what feels comfortable in your body. Releasing into triangle pose now, Trikonasana. Now preparing to launch into half moon onto that left leg as we float the right leg parallel to the earth and the left arm on the earth, right arm reaching for the sky. Releasing back to warrior two, preparing to rotate into reverse triangle, Right hand on the outside or inside of the front leg, left arm reaching for the sky. Gaze where it feels comfortable. And then taking reverse half moon, taking that right hand a few steps forward, lifting the back leg off the earth parallel. Breathe. And then releasing back to your warrior two and cartwheel hands down to frame the front foot, stepping back to your downward dog, maybe a down dog split, left foot high, taking perhaps a regular or three-legged vinyasa here, or rest in child's pose or downward dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe. And then dropping into child's pose if you like here, or stay where you are. Breathing deeply, letting everything go and breathing into any areas that need some love. Before you gently release yourself back up into your tabletop and press into downward facing dog. Preparing to take a few handstand hops off the left foot, just an inch or two off the ground, or if you wish to go higher, feel free. Just take 3 or 4. And then when you're ready, step that right foot between the hands, followed by the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, reverse swan, reach the arms up overhead, maybe taking a back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching the arms around and up once again. And now preparing for dancing warrior, taking the right hand to the right foot, extending the left arm forward as we reach that leg up toward the sky. Exhale, releasing out, taking our hand to foot pose as we take the right hand to the right leg and reach that leg around, maybe looking over the opposite shoulder. Bringing the right leg back to center and taking reverse hand to foot. Left hand on right foot, taking the right hand to the waist and then looking over the opposite shoulder once again. And now taking tree pose. Maybe extending the gaze up to the sky for extra challenge. Breathe. From here, eagle, extending the right leg atop the left, right arm underneath the left. Stay here, or if you wish, bowing forward slowly before releasing back upright. And then taking our standing split with the right leg floating up to the sky, hands on the earth, framing the front foot. And either float to chaturanga or step back to downward dog, taking a vinyasa here if you wish, or resting in happy baby or downward facing dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And then take a nice wide like child pose and breathe. Preparing now to come out of your child's pose, pressing back into your downward facing dog. Taking our handstand hops now on the opposite side, this time off the right foot, Again, just take it an inch off the ground, or if you've done this before, you can go as high as you like, 3 or 4 times. Before stepping the left foot between the hands, followed by the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reverse one, up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Now preparing for our balance series, Dancing Warrior. Left foot in left hand, right arm extending forward. Breathe. And then hand to foot or Hasta Padangustasana, left peace fingers around the left foot. Extend the left leg, maybe taking it out to the left side, right hand on hip, perhaps looking over your right shoulder. And then swiveling that leg back to center for reverse hand to foot. Right hand on the left foot, left hand on hip. Maybe looking over your left shoulder. And release. And find your Trikonasana, your tree pose. Extend the arms up if you like. Breathe. And now for our eagle, left leg across the right, left arm under the right. Stay here or bow. Coming back upright, slowly preparing now to release and take standing split, left leg high, hands framing the front foot on the earth. From here, either float to chaturanga or step to down dog. Take a vinyasa or rest in down dog or child's pose. And breathe here. And now we'll slowly but surely lift back up to our tabletop and find our dolphin pose by bringing our forearms onto the earth, preparing for Pinchamayurasana, lifting the hips up toward the sky, and then the left leg up, and just take a couple of tries or come directly into the pose. I like to bend my knees. It helps me to balance. And then release down and take your child's pose for a rest. When you're ready, we'll slowly come back into our table. Release our forearms down to the earth, pressing up into our dolphin pose, and then trying our Pinchamayurasana on the other side. Right leg high, and then lifting up. Take a couple of tries if you need to, just like I did. Breathe. And then release yourself back down and rest in child's pose once again. Now preparing to roll back upright, finding our camel prepare, we'll bring ourselves up onto our shins, feet hip width apart, hands on the bum, the lower back. Start to arch the back and look toward the sky, maybe reaching the hands to the heels. Camel pose. Breathe. Releasing the hands from the heels, coming back upright, and then sitting back down onto the heels, transitioning directly into Kamukasana, cow face pose. Right knee atop left, left arm to the sky, right arm reaching up from underneath as you clasp the hands, and either stay where you are, or if you wish, you may fold forward on an exhale and release over the legs. Excellent for balancing the Shavasana chakra. Continuing to breathe and then inhaling upright, transitioning into our seated spinal twist as we release the arms and then lift the right knee up toward the sky. Left arm reaches up and then hooks over that left thigh, maybe even taking a bind here if you like. Perhaps swiveling your gaze to the front and to the back 3 times like I'm doing here. Excellent for the brain. And then releasing, taking your counter twist the other way, forehead to the earth. Inhale, lifting up, preparing for cow face on the other side, left knee atop right. Right arm reaching up and then down to clasp hold of the opposite hand or take back the opposite, the shirt in your hands. Stay upright or pour forward. Breathing, letting go completely. Inhale, come up, release the hands, lift the left knee to the sky, anchoring that foot on the earth. Right arm reaches up and then hook the elbow across the thigh, looking over the back shoulder or even taking a bind here, perhaps swiveling the gaze slowly from front to back to release any lasting tension in your neck. And then letting go, taking your counter twist the other way, forehead reaching for the earth. Inhale up, release, and finding boat pose now as we lift the legs up, extending the arms forward. And I invite you to take breath of fire, breathing rapidly in and out through the nose. From here, we'll take canoe 2 or 3 times if you wish, or just stay upright in boat. Releasing the legs down, preparing in staff pose or Dandasana for Pashimo Tanasana, forward fold. Breathing in this introspective forward fold. Releasing your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lifting back up. And now taking our wide-legged forward fold, prepare. First we'll stretch to the side, taking our stretch over the right leg. Right hand perhaps clasping to the right foot. You can even take both hands to that foot if you like, giving you a bit of a side stretch. Inhale and lift, and exhale the other way, taking one hand to the foot or both. Breathe. Inhale, lifting. Exhaling and pouring forward now. Feel free to place a bolster underneath you for extra support if you wish. Let go. Just breathe. Slowly walking back upright, very carefully bringing the knees back together. Taking our lengthwise stance on the mat once more. And now preparing to lower down one vertebrae at a time to the earth as we roll back down to the earth for our shoulder stand. Reaching the legs up toward the sky, hands on the back for support. Stay here, or if you choose, you can release your right leg down to the earth, keeping the left up straight, and then switch legs. Take the left leg down and back up, and slowly release both legs down to plow or Shavasana. Stay where you are, or if you wish to take deaf man's pose by bending the knees around the ears, you may. And then slowly roll down to the earth. I like to take hold of my feet as I do this, giving my spine a little massage all the way down. And take our fish pose, hands underneath the bum, arch the back, and then release the crown of the head toward or to the earth, and breathe. Letting go from our fish pose back onto our backs on our mats. Preparing for bridge, feet hip distance. Slowly beginning to peel the spine off the earth, maybe clasping the hands underneath the back for additional lift. Stay here, or again, you may choose to release your right leg up toward the sky for the Ekapada variation. And lower it down and take the left leg up. Release that leg, unclasp the hands, and come back to the earth, one vertebrae at a time before windshielding the knees from side to side. We'll take a second back bend here. If you wish, you can repeat bridge, or you may take wheel. Whatever feels right for your body today. If in your wheel you wish to take Ekapada variation, feel free. Eka means one, pada means foot. When you're ready, we'll release carefully out of your back bend, windshielding the legs gently from side to side before giving yourself a big hug. Rocking gently here. And then we'll find our happy baby pose, taking the peace fingers around the big toes, or just take your feet or the backs of your knees, whatever is comfortable, and maybe rock a little bit here as well. Releasing out now, preparing for our supine spinal twist. Maybe double cross your legs or just drop the knees over to the left side, looking over your right shoulder, and breathe. Enjoying this beautiful supine spinal twist as we relax down towards Shavasana. Take the legs back upright and over to the other side now, and look over the opposite shoulder. Letting go. Breathing. Slowly floating the knees up to center once again. Giving ourselves one last big hug. And breathe. Finally, releasing everything down to the earth into Shavasana as we prepare for our period of relaxation and a nice Yoga Nidra. Take whatever you need to be as comfortable and warm as you can possibly be. And then let everything go. Taking a deep breath in before softly exhaling through the lips. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel a softening in the soles and allow your feet to relax. Bring your awareness to the backs of your knees and allow the backs of your knees to relax. Relax your whole left leg. Relax your whole right leg. Allow your hips and buttocks to relax. Take another deep breath into your belly and allow all of the organs to soften. Feel your heart and let it rest between the lungs. Relax your left shoulder. Let it fall away from the left ear. Relax your right shoulder and allow it to fall away from the right ear. Feel the energy flowing from your shoulders all the way out to the tips of your fingers. Relax your jaw. Allow the tongue to float in the center of your palate. Relax your eyes like two smooth, round stones sinking deep into their sockets. Feel your third eye receiving love, compassion, wisdom. Relax your brain. Let it fall back to the deep depths of your skull. Relax the crown of your head. Enjoy the weight of your entire body, noticing the soft lift and fall of your breath, like a leaf floating gently on the breeze.